Hello everyone, Tutu Mora here with the Y on our Recharge with Us from Home series. Today we're going to move our spine in all directions. So important for that spinal mobility to be maintained because that helps you with your flexibility, your overall mobility, and it just keeps you feeling young and mobile and able to do the things that you love. So we're going to use a foam roller for this video. So grab what you have. Now, if you're using a foam roller that's particularly thick or particularly firm, I'm going to invite you to wrap a soft towel around it just so that it feels a little less assertive in what we're doing. Mine's a little bit on the thinner side, and as well, it is a little cushy. So, take what you need. Now, what we're going to be doing to start is just a little back extension and lateral flexion. So I'm going to invite you to start with that roller right at the bottom of your shoulder blades. So lean back into that roller, find the spot where it's right at the bottom of your shoulder blades. So we want to be on the bony bit. Now, heels are going to come in towards your sit bones, hands around to cradle the back of your head. Okay, now I want you to feel like your pubic bone is drawing up to meet your sternum. So it's less of a curl of the pelvis and more of a feeling of engagement. So see if you can find that. It's going to help us stay connected within our abdominals through this exercise. And what we're going to do is taking a nice deep breath, finding that engagement through your center. We're going to open over the roller, opening that rib cage over the roller, just to the extent that feels good. And then to come in, I don't want you to pull up through your neck. I want you to draw in, sternum in towards the pubic bone. So notice how my head is staying super light. And then we'll take that again. And drawing in, head stays super light in your hands. Now, keeping that control through your center. We're going to take this from side to side. I don't want you to lead with your head. I want your sternum to be what guides that side to side movement. Now on the next one, we're going to hold all the way over to that side. And I want you to take a deep breath as if you're just opening up this space through the rib cage. And then taking that over to the other side, finding your breath, opening some space as you take this lateral flexion. Back to center. Now, I want you to take a little curl of that pelvis. We're actually taking a little curl now. You're going to lift that pelvis up. We're going to take it up a notch higher with the roller. You're going to just take a little massage back and forth. I want you to keep that control through your center. And don't lose your shirt. Sometimes your shirt can get kind of stuck in the rolling of the roller. So be aware of your ponytail, be aware of your shirt here, and then go ahead and rest back down. Now in this new spot, I want you to find that engagement through your center, and let's again open over the roller. And then drawing back in, sternum to your pubic bone. And again. And drawing in. Now we're going to take this from side to side. So let's take it over to one side and finding your breath. And to the other side. One more time to each side. Breathing into that rib cage as if you're opening up new space. Back to center. Now we're again going to find that little tuck of the tailbone. We're going to lift that pelvis and we're going to take it up a notch higher, and we're just going to massage that spot. And then we're going to rest it down. And then adjust your feet so you still feel comfortable. You've got your support still through your center, and let's open over that roller just to the extent that feels good. And then drawing yourself back in, making sure you're drawing in through your center and not just pulling your head up. take it from side to side. Now, let's return to center. We're gonna take that little tailbone tuck again, lift that pelvis, and this is where you wanna watch your shirt and your hair, because we're gonna roll from the top, where we are, all the way to the bottom of the shoulder blade, and back up to the top, rolling all the way back down. A couple more times. Keeping that support through your center, keeping that little curl of the tailbone. And then we're gonna set ourselves back down at the bottom of the shoulder blade. Let your heels draw in so you feel supported. And then we're gonna open once again over that roller. Draw yourself back in, and we're gonna take that from side to side one more time. Just feeling the difference in how much space you have available to you. Nice. Now, one hand comes to the back of the thigh. You're gonna help yourself up to a seated position. And we're gonna come onto all fours. Let's move that roller to the side here. Now, I'm gonna have you place one arm on your roller here. We're just gonna open, taking a little rotation here, and then take it back. Let's take that a couple more times. Open through that chest. So don't collapse that chest in and keep that head in line with the spine. Last one. Then let's take that to the other side. Don't let your, I know you'll probably be on the floor, but don't want the roller to roll away here. And we're gonna take it down here. I'll face you again. Opening, keeping that chest nice and open. Last one. That feels so good. Okay, you can put that roller away. We're gonna come back down to a seated position. All right, and I want you to bring your hands to the backs of your thighs. And we're gonna pick up one leg, pick up the other leg, and then we're gonna roll like a ball. This is literally called rolling like a ball. Now, we're gonna start by tucking that tailbone and allow yourself with control to roll back and then back up. So notice that I can pause at the top. Momentum and gravity are not the only things, really. They're not helping me very much at all. It's really the control through your center that's helping you through this movement. So if you're not able to pause at the top here, and you're only able to fly forward and back, then take a moment and slow down. We're gonna take two more. And really let your spine find all the articulation it can through this movement. Now, I also want you to keep your chest open. So easy to just tuck your chin and collapse in through that chest space. Nice. Go ahead and rest. Now, last thing here for our moving the spine in all directions. Really, we have already, but we're gonna take just a little bit more lateral flexion here into a little mermaid. Now, I've got my legs crossed and we're just cooling down, but if you'd like a little bit more of a hip opener, you're welcome to find a Z-sit and take it this way. If none of those options, cross-legged or Z-sit, are comfortable for you, you can sit kind of how I'm doing now, so you can be on a chair or a platform, and just let your feet come to the floor. So I'm gonna choose kind of the medium spot here for the video today, and I'm gonna put one hand on the mat, taking it up and over. And then to the other side. Let's add in a little rotation to this next one. Rotating, keeping that chest open. And to the other side. All right, so go ahead and take a stand up here. Take a couple steps around the room that you're in. See how your spine feels after moving around in all directions. So thank you so much for joining, and I'll see you back here next time. Take care.